Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hopefully you're doing well and having a great start to your day if you're watching this on Saturday morning when we premiere it. I was just out taking a walk, and I'm in one of my favorite spots, kind of close to my house here, and I've got this beautiful river and got a park where people go dog walking, and it's just kind of gorgeous. And I'm just thinking about last night. I had a really long day of marketing and booking and screen time. I was in the midst of just putting together some content for social media, which is one of my least favorite things to do. I just loathe having to do that, and people, I don't know. It's what it is. But I know that people enjoy it and people like it, and I've gotten a lot of comments about the short little 1-minute videos that I put out there, and that's exciting. It's all good. I'm glad it's working in some people's lives. But I ended the day with, I watched a couple of episodes of a show that my wife and I are watching, and then she went upstairs to bed. I was hanging out in the living room and shut the TV off, turned all the screens off, put on an album that was just kind of meditative, kind of piano music. And I literally just sat down and I just started praying. And I said, thank you, God, for this day, for the ability to be able to do this, and the ability to be able to just continue to seek you every day, and to help other people see you through worship, through prayer, even through the social media stuff, just through it all, right? Through technology, through authenticity in some places, through just being a reflection of Jesus and just wanting to know him more. And it was kind of a moment. I was just like, wow, because I don't, unfortunately, I don't get to do that often. I get so wrapped up in life, and so wrapped up in just all of the busyness, and sometimes it's hard to just kind of stop. And so it was just a real moment for me last night to just kind of take a real deep breath, and the house just quieted down, and I was just able to just kind of listen to this meditative music and just think about the grace of God, and think about the how incredibly blessed we are to live where we live, to interact with the people that we interact with, to just be a part of the world. You know, I know that sounds almost a little corny to say, but my gosh, we live in this incredibly beautiful place, and we have so many people around us that love us and care for us. I just shot a video for our membership, and I said, we need to just continually be praying for each other, caring for each other, walking with each other, not putting each other down, but lifting each other up. I mean, this is what Jesus did. We're walking through the book of John in our membership area over at joindaysband.com. You can join if you want. I know, shameless plug, but we got to do it sometimes because that's how this ministry keeps going. So join our membership. Head over to joindaysband.com to get started and get involved in all our Bible studies and our devotions and all the worship that's going on over there. But I was just talking in that Bible study, just listening to the words of Jesus and how he interacted with people, and how he was so kind and so gracious and so patient and so humble with these folks, and how we get so set off so easily when something doesn't go our way, or when we don't get the decision that we wanted. Just all of this stuff that just plays into the human condition. And man, We need to be led by example by Jesus. And that is hard to do sometimes, but I just wanted to remind myself today and to remind maybe somebody out there that just needed a minute to just hear that, yeah, we need to let Jesus in more. And we need to spend more time with him. I read a quote the other day. It said, if you're too busy for quiet time with God, then you're just too busy. And I mean, take 15 minutes. And I'm fighting to do this. Fighting. And I don't know why it's such a fight, but it's a fight sometimes to do this. So today, rest in the grace of your Father. Today, rest in the goodness of God. Rest in the hope that he brings into our lives. And then let that grace and that goodness and that hope just permeate through you as you interact with other people every single day. My gosh. Just take a breath. Breathe. Let God speak. Alrighty? Man. It's good to talk about sometimes. Pray for somebody today. They need your prayers. If you want to let them know you pray for them, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. But just pray for somebody. Just let your mind get off of yourself and let it just focus in on somebody else. That's just good stuff. Okay. Like I said, if you want to join our community, you can head over to joindaysband.com, get involved there. And thank you guys. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for being a part of my morning. And I'll be praying for you today. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.